Hello everybody and welcome back to a brand new save game of No Man's Sky. If you watched my last video, you know that I am just super frustrated with the process of everything you have to learn in this game. And I figured I'd give the relaxed mode a try before I totally write this game off completely, because, you know, it's supposed to be a really good game and I would like to be able to, hold on a second, I'm fixing something. I didn't realize I was going to pause the game. I would really like to be able to enjoy the game without all of the excessive learning of how to make this or that, and I just want to kind of play the game. So I'm hoping that this relaxed mode is going to be a little bit more reasonable when it comes to just being able to get in the game, interact with the exploration and gathering materials and all of that stuff, but hopefully a lot of the you need to learn how to make fuel and all of this, like, there's too much. It's too much in the base game. Confuse. So first and foremost, all right. So press C to perform a scan. I don't know why that was so hard to hear. Right? Okay. Gather ferrite dust for repairs. But I can't gather it from this because it's telling me that I can't. So, I mean, we get ferrite dust from that, I guess. Alright, do we have... let's see. Repair scanner damage. Multi-tool. It's been a... I had to, like, go back through this. It just... I really wish that they would go through and do a simplification process for all of this stuff. If something needs to be repaired, just give me a pop-up and tell me, hey, do you want to repair this? You have the materials, and just let me do it that way. I don't want to have to learn to go to this place and this place for every little different thing that is going on. I don't want to have to do that. That's kind of annoying. I don't need polish stuff. Alright, so we're supposed to collect sodium, so that's what we're looking for there. Why are we not in third-person view? Displaying graphics. Don't think that's gonna be there. Options. I'm looking for controls and remap controls, maybe? And how do I switch to third-person view? We were in third-person view. I don't know. Have we just not gotten to the point where we can do that yet, or... I would really like to get back into third-person view. I liked it better. Ow. Oh, we got carbon here. That's good. Alright, I thought there was sodium right here. Okay, yeah, there is. Oh, just pick it up. Okay. Recharge has suit. So okay, yeah, I know we can do that. Charge it with the sodium. Okay, now we have that. I'm really hoping that this is going to be one of those things where they just remove most of the you have to figure out how to do this stuff. Reach the automated marker. Where? There. It's been a long time since I've done the tutorial, and I'm not saying that as an experienced No Man's Sky player. It's just I've tried a couple of times to play this game. I just can't get into it because the systems are just... There's way more systems than I really want to deal with. There's way too many like recipes that you must learn and way too many processes that you must learn. You don't have an option in it, and there's no automation in the process to make it, you know, much easier to kind of help you figure out what you're supposed to be doing. So you're just kind of left. You're shown how to do it once, and then it's assumed that you just know how to do it, and it's like, yeah, I would really like to be able to switch out to third-person view. This is moderately annoying. You can get some dihydrogen crystals, though. I can live with that. Alright, I really want to know how to swap out to the other mode. Okay, so I'd like it in Fahrenheit, right-handed view credits. I want to apply all of that. But how do I get to... How do I get to the third-person view? I don't... I really don't like it when they don't put things in the places where it makes sense to put them. Like, there's a reason why standards exist in the first place. You put camera controls in the camera control area. That's where you put camera-related things. If there's a hotkey to swap between the two, that's great too. But where is it? I don't. Oh, it irritates me that you can't just easily find things. Because, like, I seriously just... Fire, alt, weapon mode, pick up technology, switch weapon, place a marker, exit, inventories, discover, toggle, hold to paste, confirm, toggle auto walk, next survey mode. Like... I mean, look at this. Look how many different menus there are to get to different controls. All I want is to switch to... All I want to do is switch to third person mode. I have no idea how to do that. I'm in third person mode in my other save, but I don't know if that's just something that happened naturally over progression, or if it's something that, if there's a button, I'm sure there's a button I probably have to press somewhere, but I don't know what it is. Like, a torch. Yeah, I have no idea what it is I'm supposed to press to get to third person mode. So give me a second, I'm gonna look it up. Okay, so apparently it's in this mode somewhere. That's not the place to put that. That is not the place to put that. Alright, what am I supposed to do? Investigate the crash ship. Okay. Alright. I've already gone through all of this before on camera on another thing, so you can... If you really want to see all of this intro... If you haven't seen any of this intro stuff, you can either watch another channel who's doing a playthrough and then... or go back to the original playthrough I did up to the point where I got through sort of some of the tutorial. So they're going to make us go... I don't know. I feel like this is going to end up in the same problem. I think whatever reduced systems to manage that they came up with was probably... See what I mean? Like this is not a good system for This is not a good system for this. The way this should work is that you click on this, it brings up something that you need to fix. You click on this and it says, oh, you have the materials that you need to fix this. I should not have to go separately craft this. This is not something I should have to go separately craft myself. That's a quality of life thing that really needs to be added to the game. That's unnecessary steps in the process that I shouldn't have to do. I have very little patience for unnecessary steps in a process. I'm hoping that the only thing we have to do is just the repairs to the ship, and then everything else will be much easier. Search for the distress beacon cache. Oh, I think this is right here. Okay. Take the planetary chart. What? Planetary chart, open the tab, highlight the chart, and press E. Why? I'm trying really hard to like not lose my patience, but I don't understand how people who design a game like this don't. It's not in the back of their head that maybe some people aren't gonna like having to go through a million steps to do something simple. I've never understood that. How does it not occur to them that, hey, maybe we should do an efficiency pass of all this stuff to make sure that we're, you know, ensuring that the user is not having to waste their time trying to refigure things out because it's too hard to remember what all of our steps were. I come from the school of thought that if you're going to design something, you design it so that the person using whatever it is you're designing can't screw it up. We're in a world now where it's become okay to just create products that, no, it's on the user. They can figure it out. We don't care. We don't care. We don't care if it's easy to use anymore. We just need to get the money out of it. Now, I know I'm being unfair because apparently this game has a bunch of stuff that's come out for free. I don't like it's a trend in the industry overall. I'm not picking on this individual developer. It's a trend in the industry in general, or in just most things in general now, where it's just like you can't. There used to be a time where people took pride in designing things that people wanted to use and people, you know, could use in a way that helped them. And now we've gotten to that. Now we just need to make it good enough so people can use it and then get it out the door. I hate that philosophy. Like, if you're gonna make it to where people can enjoy using it. And it's not a freaking chore. Okay, where? Alright, there's a hollow archive here. Cover the supplies. Alright, well, we have our hermetic seal now. That's good. That's what we're supposed to do now. Alright, hold on. We need to head back inside here. We need carbon nanotubes. Great. Alright. Tab to install. Like, see, why? Why do I have to... Why do I have to have a separate tool for this? Why can't there just be one character screen? Why can't there just be one character screen that has my character over here and all of the things, and then I click on my character and that brings up a little sub-menu that has all of this crap in it? Why do I have to go to a separate screen and manually remember that I have to click on a blank space to do something new? Like, that's irritating. That's not That's not a reasonable thought process. That is not a logical thought process. There are, when you're doing things, there are levels that you do. There are levels that you do. It's you create a base of something, and then any additional functionality you put on top of the base that you have there. You don't create separate areas that you do things. You lead people through a process. And this is not, that's not what this is. This is not leading people through a process. It's really, really irritating. Like, the interface for this game is just not intuitive in the slightest. Not even a little bit. Right, dude, can you do the attack and then let me jump, please? Thank you. I don't know why that had to be so difficult. I don't even know how much carbon I need. Condensed carbon gives you more. Yeah, I get it. Okay, so now instead of it just being something where we go to the thing we want to do, right? No, you just have to click a random inventory spot. That makes no sense. That is not, that makes no sense. What this needs to be is, it needs to be that over here you don't click on a spot. There needs to be some kind of a thing here, a create item tool or something like that. That isn't just, oh, I have to click on an inventory spot. That doesn't make any sense. So now I have to go to my multi-tool, and then I go to my, like, why do I even have to go through all of this, right? Yeah, there's still just way too much ridiculousness. Like, I'd like to be able to just skip the crafting part of all of this. Okay. Of course, I got stuck on the terrain. Terrain is the bane of my existence. I don't know. I'm super picky about, you know, things making sense. And there is no argument for saying that you have to click on an inventory spot to create an item that you don't even know you need. There needs, like, when you're designing a system, you design it in a way where people progress through a system of menus or something like that. That's how you design this stuff. Because when you do it that way, you provide avenues for them to follow, rather than just having to randomly muck about until they find whatever specific thing it is that they're looking for. Like, if I need to do something ship related, you take me to a place where, you know, they start out right. You go to the starship, right? But then there's all this crap in here, and it's like, no, take this right here, and then have whatever this stuff is pointing to different areas on the ship so that I know what I'm looking at. And then if I need to do something engine related, I click on the engine and it brings up a menu that has everything engine related to it. This is stupid. Like, organization of things matters. It's important. I don't understand how so many people have been like, they just accept that this is how it is. Like, yeah, it's a pretty game, but if you're having to fight the interface system, like, I should not have to learn a new interface system to make the game work. Do things the way that the brain works. This is not how it is. I don't want to be retrained in a new way of interacting with a menu system. I'm not interested in your innovative menu systems. That's stupid. Alright, so now I access the star thing. So you click on the pulse engine, that's great. And then we just repair it. It doesn't tell me why it's repaired. I don't know what I did to repair it. So what did I just do? Okay, highly pure ferrite and dihydrogen jelly. Okay, that's fine. So we have 2 different goals to do. So we have to craft the dihydrogen jelly. So I'm guessing that means... Okay, so yeah, but right now it's giving me highlights. But eventually I'm not going to have that anymore. Grease the thruster. Like, this doesn't... It doesn't make any sense the way they do this. It's so disorienting. See, that's the biggest problem I have, is that just the way that they do this is so disorienting. They have a list of things that you're supposed to do, then it takes you away from this and to another place where you're outside the ship. Like, I don't think they understand how, like, I don't know. I'm having a hard time putting into words exactly what it is that's irritating me, because it's so hard to remember where you're supposed to go with the system that they have set up. Yeah, if you put enough time into it, you can learn it. But I shouldn't have to. I shouldn't have to learn how to navigate their menu system. It should be designed in a way that makes sense with the way the human brain works, and you just do it. And it bugs me that it's not. It bugs me hard that it's not. All right, so we have to craft another metal plating. I don't want to I hate when the expectation is, no, you got to sit down and spend time learning the new system. No! You as the designer craft your system around how people work to make it intuitive, and that's how it goes. You don't expect millions of people to conform to your way of thinking. That's not how it works. What am I doing? So now I have to construct the refiner. Like, I'm not getting any less number of things that I have to do. I'm still having to craft all this crap. So as much as I wanted to try to do this, I'm not sure that there's a way for me to play this game that isn't just going to irritate the hell out of me. Let me see. I'm going to quit the mode select. I know that there's a creative mode, but I don't really want to do a creative mode either. Like there's the normal mode and then the relaxed mode, which is great. But if this mode here needs to remove all of these ridiculous menu interactions that I have to do. I don't want this either, though. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want it to just be where there's nothing. What I want is I want a system. I want to have it set up so that all I have to do is do some very basic maintenance on my ship, very basic maintenance on my suit. I don't have to do a bunch of crafting and all of this other stuff to maintain my suit and my ship. I want those processes to be automated. I want the process to be, hey, to fix your ship, you need this list of stuff, and then you click on the item, and it just auto crafts everything for you. I have no interest in having to go and make a refinery to craft the things I need to make. That's not fun to me. That's boring. Now, it's great that they have this, right? That's fine. I would be fine with that. I'd be fine with that. I would want to go with that. Damage levels, technology damage, death consequences. I mean, maybe I'll try to go through one more time and maybe do... Well, it isn't that... Yeah. See, this is where I don't even want that. I'm fine with fuel usage being what it is. Building parts are typically assembled by crafting them from gathered resources. Whether crafting can be done freely without the need to collect these. See, I don't mind. I want to have to go collect the resources too. My issue isn't that things require resources, and it isn't that you have to unlock the blueprints and the recipes. My issue is that the process of going through those things is just annoying. Really, it's like sandpaper on my freaking face or something. It's really irritating. So... Classes allows us to work between star system, yellow star systems freely. Other classes require specialized drive. See, that's fine. I don't mind having limitations on my travel. You have to unlock things. That's fine. The only thing that bugs me about the way this game is the interface and the fact that the crafting system is just way too in-depth for what I want to do. Okay? I don't want to spend all this time crafting crap. I want to gather resources for whatever specific thing it is that I need, and then I just want to press a button and it makes it for me. I don't want to go through all this crap. I don't want to do base building. I have zero interest in base building. I'm so tired of these games and all these people who want to do base building. You can take your base building and shove it you know where. I want to go explore. That's what I want to do. I don't want to be tethered down by having to have a base to make materials so that I can then have my starship and go do stuff. No, I want to take my starship to a star station, have them fix it for me, and then I go exploring. So yeah, there does not, please let me know. Like, I want to like this game, I do, but the crafting system in this game is a non-starter for me. It just, I can't deal with it. I can't live with it. I refuse to put up with it. And that's why I'm not gonna be able to get into this game. Now, if you know of a way of making it to where I can get the gameplay part of it without having all the BS crafting stuff, I'm certainly open to that. But it doesn't seem like any of these options are going to provide that, because the normal and relaxed difficulty still force you to go through this ridiculous crafting process. And the creative mode appears to be where, you know, like, hold on. I think if I click it, it's just going to take me into the game, and I don't want to do that. Explore and create freely. There's no cost, no damage, and no limits, which means you're basically just walking around and looking at stuff. I don't want that either. I want something somewhere in the middle where I get to have the gameplay elements, but just not the crafting crap. I don't want to do crafting. I'm not interested in crafting. I'm not interested in all the complex processes to make all that work. So if you know of a way to make that go away, I can try this game and then I can base it off of the game. But the crafting is just, that's a no-go for me. I can't deal with it. I cannot deal with it. And I'm not going to, because it's just going to irritate the hell out of me. So sorry for those of you who like this game, and you know, there's a whole, I'm sure you can come up with 100 or 1,000 different reasons why this game is the shiznit. But for me, the crafting system is such an onerous and ridiculous process that I don't care about any of the rest of that. So whatever you think about that, that's fine. For me, the crafting system completely ruins the entire experience for me, and I don't want to do it. And that's just it. So sorry. As much as I wish I could do this, it's just until they offer a mode that just allows you to streamline that whole process, because this isn't streamlined. So this already is not streamlined. I'm sure they took a bunch of crap out, but I still haven't even gotten through I clearly haven't, the parts they took out are clearly towards the end of the crafting process or something, because I'm still having to go through a bunch of crap just to get through the basic stuff. And I don't want to. I don't want to do it. So that's the end of that. Sorry, I would say hit the like button, but I know this was just another complainer video, so I'm not going to ask you to do that. Check out my other content, and if you like the other stuff that I do, be sure to hit the subscribe button, like those videos, and then if you get into my channel and you like the stuff that I do, you can join as a member, early access to videos and all that kind of stuff. I know this video isn't representative of my best work, but you know, if I don't like a game, I don't like a game, and I'm not going to pretend to like a game, and I'm not going to put on a happy face about it either. I don't like this game because of the crafting system, and I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I just don't like it. And not every game is for everybody. So if this isn't something that can be adjusted to conform to the way that I like things to be, then it is what it is. So thanks for watching. Thanks for putting up with the little rant here, and I'll see you for the next video.